Hey guys, doing well today. So in today's video we'll be talking about England versus Scotland for the round 1 of the Six Nations. It's a very interesting game obviously, two sides doing very well. And with the Autumn Nations, obviously England did win that, so they are the best team at the moment within the Six Nations. And Scotland, although in my opinion, are the underdog. So within this situation, Scotland have a really, they're like not the underdog, but they're like the team that really they're like the surprise team within this whole Nations thing, I think. They can definitely be one to actually shock a few teams, in my opinion. But anyway, the teams obviously here, which I've got listed now, so you guys are able to see. And just with that, I'll just go over the positions, the key positions, and just see the key battles within this match. Obviously, when you look at the props, they Alice Grinch as well as Will Stewart for England. But then when you actually look at Scotland, I think they do win it, with Fagerson and Roy Sunderland, so I'd probably give it to them within that area. Roy Sunderland really impressed me throughout 2020 in a sense, and where he was, a lot of people were actually saying that he could definitely make the Lions squad. So he's definitely one to just keep on playing, keep on playing well, and he'll definitely get there. So hoping that happens, but we'll wait and see for that. But anyway, I do think they win that prop position pretty easily in that sense. And then when you actually look at the hooker position, I think it's another easy win for Jamie George in that sense, where Jamie George is he's just too good of a hooker. It's more or less where he's really good at his lineup throws in particular. So that's kind of just a win for him in that sense. But when you look at the locking position, that's where it's kind of interesting, because Scotland have when I compare the two, the best lock that England have within this lineup is obviously a Toje. Very, very good player. I don't have to really say that much, but he's one of the best locks within the world. And then on Scotland, though, they have Gray in a sense where he's actually been very good for Scotland. So that'll be definitely a good contest, key battle you could say within this game for sure. But other than that, when you look at the loose forwards is definitely one of the other key battles you could say within this game. I said the two main 2v2 was probably Billy Vinipola and then Tom Curry, you could say, for England, the main two. But then you do also have Mark Wilson, who is a bit surprising in the sense where he's actually making it. He's starting. Personally, I would have had would have had him. Personally, I would have had Courtney Lawes. But in my opinion, I think he would have been better at 6. But I can understand why they would have gone with Wilson in that position. But then for Scotland, they have the likes of Ritchie. They have Jamie Ritchie as well as Hamish Watson. And then Fagerson as well. So it's more or less where I think it's kind of an even battle in that sense, and it'll really just come down to who's better within the breakdown within that area. So that'll definitely be a key battle for sure. But other than that, when you look at the backline, obviously you have Ben Youngs and Ali Price. That's going to be a good battle, you could say. I'd probably edge it to Ben Youngs for that area. For fly-outs, when you look at Owen Farrell, obviously he was captaining England within this game. And then when you look at Finn Russell, one of the key battles, I'd say in my opinion, this would be the key battle within the game. Obviously Owen Farrell, he controls the game very well for England in that sense, but Finn Russell, he can just make the difference. If he has a good day, then you never know, Scotland could do the damage. But obviously with the 11 position, that's another good battle in the sense where you have, obviously for England, you have Johnny May, but then for Scotland, you have Van der Merwe, so that'll be a very good battle there. Hopefully both of them can get a few tries in this game. We'll have to wait and see. But the centre positions, personally, I wouldn't say is the strongest for the two. Obviously I would say there's probably better centres they could have gone with. Obviously for England, they have Tungalani in the sense where Scotland, I just like Hugh. Personally, I'm just a big fan of Hugh, so I don't get why he's on the bench, but obviously I'm not going to really judge that. And they are actually, what's his name? They're starting, they have a debutant obviously within centre spot. What's his name? Cameron Redpath. Obviously, he'll be here. Just forgetting, but Cameron Redpath. It'll be interesting to see how he plays. I've seen highlights of him playing, so he's an interesting player. He'll be a key player to watch out, you could say, for Scotland within this game. But other than that, it's Redpath and Harris, so they'll be a good combination, I'd say, for that one. But then for England, they do have Slade. I think Slade's just one of those. I think he's such an underrated player. He's so underrated. It's one of those things where I think he does so much for England in that sense, where you do have Owen Farrell normally, and then tucked in there, and then you have George Ford, that could be a 10, and then Owen Farrell, and then Tunalani. But when they don't have them, they put Slade in, and I think Slade does the damage. He's a solid player. So definitely deserves to be in there. And obviously he'll be partnered up with Ollie Lawrence, sorry, no. Wallace, Lawrence. But anyway, moving on to the 14 position, with England, they obviously have Anthony Watson, which is he's a very, very good player in the sense where he just loves doing that sidestep in the sense, and he just gets around players easily. So I'd probably edge it to him. If you look at Scotland for 14, with obviously, it's just more or less where, Maitland, I'm not really going to be like, he's good, he's a good, solid player, but he's just not, in my opinion, as good as Anthony Watson. So yeah. We'll definitely have to give it to Watson within that area. The last position, obviously, with 15, it is between Stuart Hogg, who is captaining the side for Scotland, and then you have Elliot Davies. That'll be a very good battle within there. I'd probably edge it towards Stuart Hogg. I'm just going off form in the sense of how well he's played for Exeter Chiefs. But yeah, overall, this will go either way. It just matters on who's really on form on the day. If you look at the box here as well, the players I've listed within gold, these are the players who I actually think will be the key players within this game. If they have a good game, then I do think their side will win in that sense, where I think if they play to their skin, obviously I've listed for England, I've said Mario Itoje, but then for Scotland, I've listed for Finn Russell. So it just matters on who I think will make whoever makes the difference, I think those will be the key players. But anyway, just that's kind of it with my with that lineup. Obviously, you can see that. But with my prediction, I'd probably say this is going to be a hard one. Obviously, the game is being played within Twickenham, so England do have home advantage. But I do think this will be a very close game in the sense where Scotland will be the surprise package, I'd say, throughout the whole Six Nations. So I'd probably give it to... who would I give it to? I'd probably give it to... England. I have to say England, yeah. England just, I think, will edge it, but I'd say they'll win it by 24. I'll say 24-17. Yeah, 24-17 England, yeah. But yeah, that's it with the video. I just hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be making 2 more other videos, so yeah, just look out for those. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.